It's Wednesday morning matinee day here in New York City's Times Square. Outside the Richard Rogers Theater's 1,300 high school students gathered to see the hottest show on Broadway, Hamilton, and Greenport is among them. But before we got to see Lin-Manuel Miranda's musical about the founding fathers of America, we saw a show featuring kids our own age. And who greeted us but George Washington himself? Como el orgullo de Puerto Rico, Lin-Manuel Miranda, we came up with our revolutionary acts. And that's how we ended up at the Richard Rogers Theater.
A break dancing down at Odell's. Streets named after me is where my soul dwells. Desires of a church choir, Trinity united. I think of good memories that Hennessy provided. Memories divided by perception. Will it be water for chocolate or resurrection? The path to perfection is rarely achieved. I head in a direction I dream and believe. An underground dude that overachieved. From the windy city I was blowing their weaves. Somewhere along the way I aired out them seas. But the stand some days you may freeze. Degrees. Who lives?
Hamilton!
Who dies? Who holds on?
This is awesome!
Lives, time and time.
This is amazing!
Time again. Will they tell
Well, it's probably one of the coolest things I've ever been in.
Glory is the glory of the Lord.
We're here to see Hamilton, and it's a pretty exciting vibe. Everyone's on their toes, ready to see the show. I know I'm excited, so yeah.
I've been a bullet on the brink, but being a young king, probably different than you think though. The quills that I dip into the ink go to document it. You'll remember me when I'm extinct, yo. Sing the carol of the young family.
We are at Hamilton. I am so psyched.
Just to watch it unravel. I tell them have heart must travel.
I want to open my paint collection at home. We're good.
Like, I was not expecting the question to get answered. Especially when there's like 1,000 other questions.
The way it felt to be on top of that stage, it was like overwhelming, being on Hamilton, on the same stage where Lin Manera, he performs, so it's inspiring. Oh, you did a buzz.
I don't know the song. I'm excited to see classic theater ballads.
As I looked through all the script of the music, I thought, this is so cool. I loved the lyrics, I loved the words, I loved all of it. And I never knew that it would be the phenomenon that it's become. But when we did our first workshop, I remember running through the show with just music, and I knew this would be an incredible show.
We always think of history as something that's been done, that we have to remember. We rarely think of history as something that is happening in the present, in the moment. And I think that anybody watching this or anybody that has ever even experienced Hamilton, you walk away feeling like history not only has happened, but has its eyes on you. That history is happening as we speak, at every moment, every decision we make, almost to the point where it's like every thought we think can have an impact in history.
Looks like these boys had a fantastic time at Hamilton.
The one thing we learned from Hamilton is legacy. Greenport itself has a long and rich legacy. Here's Jill with a legacy athlete.
I went to Greenport. I graduated in 1997. I was a 4-year varsity athlete in all 3 sports. So I played soccer, basketball, and softball. I've been at Greenport for 15 years. My favorite sport to play was basketball.
My name is Trey.
I just loved it. I mean, I felt like I was a very, good guard, point guard. I love to shoot. I love to shoot the bank shot. I think I was an unselfish player. I think I was actually better in softball, but I loved basketball. I was the Suffolk Times Athlete of the Year my junior and senior year. a lot of different awards, all county, all conference awards in every sport. Mr. Golden was my soccer coach, and he was coach of the year one year, and we had a really big game. We went to the, was it Class C/D, I think, playoffs, and we actually ended up beating Eastport 1-0, and the scoring goal was scored by Mrs. Cabral. We also beat Matatuck that year and broke like their 100-game win streak, and always beating Matatuck, which is funny because Matatuck was always such a big rival, and now they're on our team, you know. So that's good. I really enjoyed coming back to all the events after school, you know, traveling to like Glens Falls when we went there, traveling to Binghamton, going to all the big games for our school, and being a Porter fan is what I do the best.
Yeah.
Weezy out here.
Back home smoking legal. I got more slaps than a Beatle. Running on diesel, dog. Playing with my name, this lethal, dog. What? Don Corleone. Trust me, at the top it isn't lonely. Everybody acting like they know me, dog. Don't just say it down, you gotta show me what you gotta do. Bring the clip back empty. You asked to see the ball, so they sent me, dog. I just broke her off with a 10-piece, dog. There ain't nothing, I'm just being friendly, dog. It's just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't go playing ball, but I'll show you how to gotta do it if you really wanna fall till you fall when you're back against the wall. And a bunch of need you to go away. Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night but did it all day. Yeah, a lot of murk caught me in a hallway. Got a sticky and I keep it at my dog's place. Girl, I left you love it magic, not it's all shade. Still going bad on you anyway. Whoa. I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Jason Terry. Whoa. Richard Millie cuss a Lambo. Known to keep the better on commando. Every time I'm in my trap, I move like Rambo. Ain't a neighborhood in Philly that I can't go. For real. She said, oh, you rich. I graduated, call me Big Fish. I got Lori Hurry on my wish list. That's the only thing I want for Christmas. I been had my way out here, yeah, no, that's facts. You ain't living that you said, yeah, we know that's cat. You ain't got to ask me when you see me, know I'm straight. DTOVO, we back again, going back. Just a little 10-piece fall and a bunch of need you to go away. Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but did it broad day.
Let's rewind back to 1845. One of our longest standing legacies is the Greenport Fire Department.
You have to be a certain type of person to run into a burning building when everyone is running out. Thank you for spending countless hours at the firehouse. Thank you for waking up in the wee hours of the morning to help save a family whose house burnt into flames. Thank you for saving the life of someone's father who went into cardiac arrest. Thank you for using the jaws of life to extract the woman who was hit head on. Thank you for being so selfless that you don't even think twice when you run into a burning building. A child who dresses up like a firefighter for Halloween every year and is in awe when a fire truck passes them. Thank you for the fire prevention and education. Thank you for spending your days teaching children and adults why fire safety is so important.